Episode 108. That girl looks so much like my mother. The intimate move made Serena freeze briefly. She looked up and saw the fatherly look in Travis Green's eyes. He was treating her like his daughter. Something hit Serena's heart. Father. An unfamiliar word. The word that she had coveted for more than 2 decades. Serena did not resist Travis Green's touch and nodded. Seeing that, the band all smiled, and no one said anything again. In the concert hall of the Capitol Opera House, all the guests were the leadership of the country and the diplomats overseas. After listening to the performance quietly, applause sounded like thunder. Even backstage, Serena could hear the compliments everyone paid to Travis Green. Was a man like this truly her father? It was frisky at night in Austin in October. After dinner, Amelia Robinson and Julia Cox talked and laughed as they went back to their dorm. Suddenly, Julia got a call.
I'm at the woods on the left side of the school. Come here alone.
Julia heard that and said to Amelia Robinson,
Amelia, you go back first. I have something to tend to.
But the curfew.
It's okay. Just go back first.
Okay. Amelia turned around, then felt something was off. It was so late at night. Did Julia get a new boyfriend? Last time, her abortion caused quite some drama in her family and school, which damaged her reputation severely. Now that it was gone, Amelia hoped nothing bad would happen again. After thinking about it, she quietly followed Julia. If Julia Cox would do something without thinking, Amelia Robinson could stop her. However, unexpectedly, Julia walked directly next to a van. The van looked ordinary, but with Amelia's social status, it looked quite shabby to her. Was Julia Cox into a boy driving such a van? A bit upset, Amelia followed her and found her getting inside the van. The window of the van was open. When Amelia hid behind a tree and wanted to take a glance inside, she heard a familiar voice.
Ask Amelia Robinson to give this to Serena Clark.
Lila Cox? What does this mean? If she wanted to meet Lila, why did she do it in secret? Then Amelia heard Julia asking in a puzzled tone.
A lipstick? Why would you give that disgusting woman a lipstick? It has love potion in it. As long as she puts this on her lips, in 1 hour, she would be stripping in front of everyone. Don't you think it would be a great show if it happens in the middle of the press conference?
Lila Cox's voice was incredibly cold. Her evil words made Amelia cringe. Lila always looked gorgeous and gentle, treating everyone kindly. In addition, wasn't she a good friend of Jake? Why would she harm his wife? Those words were too much information to Amelia, and too dark. Julia Cox was exhilarated.
Really? Oh my God, sister, you are so good. I wonder what Serena would do. If she really does something so shameless in front of the prestigious guests, even Captain Robinson would not be able to protect her.
Lila sneered.
At that time, it will be more than this. I will make her so humiliated that she'll want to kill herself.
The last event in the Capitol was in the morning. Having agreed that she would go on the stage, Serena got up early and put makeup on. After what seemed to be an eternity, she picked out a dress that she could wear to the event. Serena thought that the last event would be the same as the previous concert. However, when she got there, she found that it was a music fair. Everyone present was a musician that Serena had only seen on TV in her previous lifetime. Big potatoes. When Serena arrived with the band, she felt like she was in a dream. As Travis Green said hi to everyone, many foreign friends hugged him and greeted him with kisses on the cheeks. Many people noticed Serena, the new girl. Travis introduced her as a young friend who came to learn. However, Serena suddenly felt a gaze, and then saw a familiar face. A tall man in a cobalt suit wearing a red necktie. Walking over to her elegantly, he greeted, "It's been quite a while, Mrs. Robinson."
Alan White?
Serena felt surprised, but soon understood that Alan White had already earned a place in the fair. Even she was here, so of course he was. "I'm honored that Mrs. Robinson still remembers me." Alan White raised his glass and then looked at Travis Green. "Mr. Green, so you know each other?" Travis Green's smile that was almost always on his face suddenly disappeared the moment he saw Alan White. "I had no idea that you two knew each other either." "Just once." Travis Green curled his lips and said, "That is unfortunate." Serena had almost never seen Travis Green being so harsh and gazed at him. Alan White spread his hands, looking innocent. Still gentlemanly, he asked, "It seems that Mr. Travis Green has misunderstood me in some way. May I learn what the reason is?" Travis Green did not speak, but the violinist said, "I heard that Mr. White already has a fiancé. However, at the same time, you also have a girlfriend. That leaves your lifestyle in question. Serena Robinson is married. Hope you could respect yourself." Alan White felt wronged as he smiled helplessly. "That is a terrible rumor. I had no idea that people were saying that about me. Mrs. Robinson."
"Alan White! Turns out you're here."
A pretty girl took that man's arm. "I have been looking for you." As the girl saw Serena, she suddenly stared at her. Serena felt a chill, but still nodded with a smile. "You met a friend here." "I think the host is about to speak, so we should go back to our seats first." Alan looked at the girl the same way he did with other people and answered quietly, "Okay." Then he looked up and introduced her. "This is my fiancée, Rong Anna." Rong Anna said hi to people, and her gaze lingered on Serena for a while. After the pleasantry, Rong Anna took the man's hand and returned to their seats. Rong Anna waited until they were far from the rest and said, "Alan, is it my imagination? Or does that girl look like my mother?"